Hello everyone, it's Justine. Today I'm going to be showing you 10 different cards using one card kit of the month. And this one is from Spellbinders and it's called Love Grows Here. And this kit is full of all sorts of materials, so if you're interested in seeing what's all inside the actual kit, go ahead and to my channel and find the video where I just posted it about what's all inside. I did a little unboxing and reveal for what is in the Love Grows Here kit. So that explains all the materials, but I am going to make 10 cards. Now, I will be making a second video showing you 12 more cards using this card kit. I had a little issue with my video recording on that video, so I do not show you the actual process of all 12, but I do show a couple, and I show all 12 cards at the very end. So subscribe to my channel and come on back in a few days for that video showing you even more cards using this card kit. I did love this card kit. It's full of a lot of light pinks and navy blues, teals, and I really just enjoyed the color scheme of this card kit, and I really wanted to use up a lot of the pattern paper. I found it to be really pretty. So you'll see a lot of these little rectangles where I took pattern paper and matted it behind some colored cardstock just to give that paper even more of a stretch. And one new thing that I'm trying to do here on my card kit videos is to put the last card that I made in the corner there, so you can get a longer look at it, and I will show all of them at the end like I said before. But I especially loved these chipboard frames. That's that heart that I just put down. I think that those are perfect for adding a lot of interest to cards and quick dimension without really a lot of work. And you can pop some die cuts on top like I did here, put a little chipboard frame right in like nestled in there, and it is a perfect card, and it looks like it took a long time to make, but in reality it doesn't take very long to pop a couple things down onto paper. And I think this design itself could be redone and remade with different patterns, so it's kind of like a little card sketch that I'm using here from my brain. But I also wanted to mention that these sequins were just pretty, and they really worked with the color scheme overall from the kit. I also pulled in some white and kind of like a silvery opal sequin pack that was remaining from another card kit, and I used some of those on some of my other cards, but these orange sequins were pretty. So now I'm taking a really big floral element and I'm going to kind of tuck that under a chipboard frame here, and I already went ahead and put some background paper behind the chipboard frame just to give it a little more interest. It's really easy to use up some of the pattern paper by adding them behind the chipboard frames. Now these chipboard elements, I guess is what I'll call them, I really enjoy using this technique there where I just pulled half of the plastic release off, put a little glue down, and put the rest down, because they are technically sticky and adhesive, but with lining them up I find that it's really easy just to go from that plastic adhesive right onto the card. Otherwise I would probably be sitting there adjusting them for a long time. So that's just a way that I've been doing that for a while now. Now this is a more of a delicate card. I wanted to layer two different pattern papers that were similar, but there's a little difference with one of them having some larger flowers on it, and I took that same floral element that I just used on the last card and I turned it. And this is going to be the main point of the card. And all I'm adding now is a little sentiment and a few sequins, and that's it. It's a really simple card, but it is pretty. Now with this one, I wanted to stretch my paper again, so I added two pieces, and you can kind of see that you can't even see the line, so no one will ever know unless they see this video that it's there. Plus, I'm layering on a smaller chipboard frame and one more chipboard piece right on top. So again, it's not really focused on, so it doesn't show a line. Now, these foam squares are perfect for adding dimension, especially with multiple layers like this. And I really enjoy layering up the cards. And there's also quite a lot of weight and thickness to this card, so it feels really substantial, and it's a rather quick card to put together. Now, with this one, I wanted to use the stamp set. So I went ahead and stamped out one of the sentiments, and I'm going to layer that on to the navy cardstock. I really did enjoy the stamps from this card kit. I thought that they were pretty universal, and I can use them for other projects in the future. Now I'm going to add some butterflies to this card. So you can see here I'm using my just regular technique that I usually use when I put butterflies or bugs down, but I put 2 dots on the wings, on the main wing part. Then I fold the piece in half, add a little glue to the center, and then simply just support that glued area by holding it down for just a second. Then the wings are popped up, and the glue on the body part will really keep that secure, and it kind of gives the butterflies a little bit of a life, and dimension, which we always love. So with a few sequins, that card is finished. With my next card, I'm going to be using similar paper, but you can see that I took a little bit of the pattern paper that had the bird on it, which I'm gluing down right now with some pieces behind it. Now, I just loved that paper with the bird. I thought that was really elegant, and by just taking a scrap of that paper with the bird in the center, I'm elevating that piece of paper from a scrap to a focal point on a card, which I think is always really fun because I can make more cards with the same materials and really try to get creative with the materials that I have. And of course, I'm going to add some sequins to finish off this pretty busy card, but pretty lovely card. Speaking of love, this next card will feature the stamp that was from the stamp set that is just saying love. And I stamped that directly onto the wood grain pattern paper, then layered it onto gray cardstock, and then onto black cardstock. And then I have a piece of pattern paper behind all of that, and then layered onto another piece of gray cardstock, then finally onto my card base. So this is a very layered card, but I like the simple look that it kind of has at the end here, and I think that it is perfect for maybe a Valentine's Day card, wedding, anniversary, anything that's kind of like that. I also considered this would be kind of like a Mother's Day card. I don't know, the big bird kind of looked like a mother bird to me, so I might save it for Mother's Day. I'm not quite sure, but I do like the overall look with the end product. After giving it a look in the light, I thought that it needed a little bit more sequin, so I just quickly added those on. The more bling, the better. I'm never really shy about using the sequins that come in the card kit since they really are full of sequins. On this next card, I took one of the stamps and some pattern paper, and I just stamped that right on to the pattern paper, I guess. And I'm going to now put that behind this chipboard frame, and then I'm just going to take my spring-loaded scissors, which I think are my favorite scissors for crafting because it's just easy on the hands. Anyway, I just trim that off, and then I'll put that right on to my card. Those birds are just so pretty on the background paper, and I really liked this paper again. Then I'm going to take this chipboard, kind of like a swag of foiled hearts, put it on the corner. Then I will tuck some flowers behind there and then add a little banner, I guess. I'm not sure. Maybe banner. Anyway, I'll put that on the top right corner, and it's really not doing anything besides just being a little cuteness in the corner, I guess. But I'll add another butterfly, and whoops, I forgot to put the foam squares behind the wings. So I'll just kind of lift it off and tuck them in real quick. And it will be perfect for setting on the corner of my frame. Then I'm just going to finish off the card with a couple more sequins, and that will finish up this card. So if you've watched some of my card kit videos in the past, you know that I do like making what I call sister cards, which are cards that are similar or identical, which is like a twin sister card, to another, because I have the materials to make two, or I like the layout or something, and I will make two. So I guess that these two could technically be called a sister card because they're similar, but they're not quite the same. So we have the banner, we have the chipboard with the stamped, we got the same paper on the background. So I guess it could technically be a sister, but I really haven't been making a whole lot of sister cards recently, just because I have been trying to make different designs with different materials, I guess. I kind of take the approach to card making as a creative outlet for myself, so I don't really have rules when I'm crafting. So I guess I just haven't made a whole lot of sister cards in a while, but here we go. Anyway, I would like you to let me know what card is your favorite, or what part of the card kits are your favorite. Is it the stickers? Is it the sequins, the puffy stickers, sentiments? Is it the stamp set, the die? I would just love to know. And you can let me know in the comments below, and I respond to basically every comment. So if you let me know, I will definitely respond to you. I did get a question about the reverse tweezers. If you see me using those right now, I do find them really helpful for card making. I think I got mine at Hobby Lobby, but they are very handy to have as a really great tool for card making. Here's a look at all 10 of my finished cards. As I said before, I will be putting out one more video making 12 more cards with the same card kit. So be on the lookout. You can go ahead and subscribe to my channel, so it will actually put that video on your page, so you'll be able to find it even easier. Anyway, if you've liked any of these cards, again, let me know by either commenting or hitting the like button on this video. Thank you so much for your time and watching this video, and if you're interested in the card kit, I will have that linked below. Thanks for watching. Bye.